Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Iron 4 Korea Edition. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are doing something that I actually have basically never seen on YouTube before for League of Legends. I've been searching for it. I was thinking about it. I've done maybe like one or so in the past of like maybe the bronze Spectates, but Korean Iron is like possibly one of the most undocumented sections of League of Legends that I've ever known. Everybody talks about high elo Korean players, Korean pros, all that stuff, but we never really get into the minutia of like what happens in low elo Korea. We're changing that today, okay? I put out a tweet that was basically like, hey, does anybody know anybody that like is in Korea that has a Korean account that can just download, fire me some replays, right? I'll send you the account and the game. You just fire me the replay over and I can watch it. Someone answered the call. We're gonna be calling this person the Inside Man, and here we are in Iron 4. This is Iron 4 0LP. We found this Aurelia ADC player. And let's get into things. I think this is going to be super duper interesting for like a multitude of reasons. One of which being that I think people give Korean like pro and Korean like gameplay like maybe, I don't want to say like too much credit, but you know, there's like the joke that like, oh, you're Korean Diamond, that's basically like EUS Challenger, and you know those kind of jokes. Whereas I think that if you're Iron 4, you're Iron 4. There's no like ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? It's just kind of the way it is. There's no offense. When we may, I mean, to be fair, granted, it's an Aurelia Rek'Sai bot lane, and we just saw like some mechanics. I don't know if they're gonna be good or bad, man. I don't know. I've heard some things about like the Korean like solo queue environment. Maybe they give up a little bit fast. Like maybe their mentality is not that great. But here's the thing as well. The reason why you and I, you know, if you're a Western watcher like me, can't go on the Korean server to begin with, the reason why you can't like, you know, like go on and play a game or go on and see what the environment's like for yourself, because you need like a social security number, you need like a phone number that's tied to it, like a bunch of stuff. So smurfing, to my knowledge, I mean, it probably does exist, but smurfing to my knowledge isn't like as common as you would see on EUS, where there's somebody who's like, you know, just buys an account for €5 on some website and then, you know, jumps straight in. People that get Iron 4 in Korea, if they don't want to like commit a crime or something, they have to play it out, man. They have to get themselves up and get themselves out of that situation themselves. So I've never seen a server, like I'm scrolling down and the rank population of this server is huge compared to like, you know, like NA or something like that. But you go down and you will see Iron players with hundreds and hundreds of games, because like there's no other option. If they want to play League and they want to play Rank, they have to play on that account. So it's super duper interesting. So sorry, let's get properly into this game. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Korean Iron 4 Spectates. Please, you gotta shout it from the rooftops and let me know if you want to see more. I'm not gonna waste your time any longer. Give the video a like and also check out shopsycho.com if you're looking to pick up some clothing, because I would greatly appreciate it. So, anyway, right, everything else beyond the Rek'Sai Aurelia bot lane looks about as normal as it could be. You've got Jarvan, Azir, and Miles. Actually, Miles are top. This is not the most normal thing you've ever seen. Bob will knock up Flash. Dude, I mean, this is I'll be honest, man, this is not like a North American like Iron 4 maneuver that they just pulled. I'm quite surprised, actually, that that's pretty decent. Caitlyn Lux bot lane, Karma mid, Rammus in the jungle, Volibear top lane as well. So, it's, they're running the kill lane, and honestly, like, I don't know what just happened there, but the catch from Aurelia E into Rek'Sai knockup into like Q ignite flashing immediately out of the tower, even though they still died, it was actually incredibly impressive. We've got Rammus here ganking into Azir in the mid lane. Taunt comes out, Flash is going to be coming out from the Azir as well. He's fine. He's down a some. It is what it is. Kind of a rough lane. I don't know if it's a rough lane for Azir, actually. I think just Karma's super duper annoying to play against mid. I don't really blame him if he's like, I hate it here. I hate it here, man. Let's see. The top lane is maybe somewhat confusing to me. I don't know who I'm more worried for, to be honest. I got a little skirmish happening here. I mean, Jarvan's actually doing a decent amount of damage, but Volibear's ghosted. He's coming in. Q comes out. Jarvan flashing. Karma moves as well. Azir comes. Oh, we got the pick from the Malzahar into that, but Jarvan's going to fall. Karma's going to flash away, trying to run from the Azir. Is he going to be able to do anything? He hasn't got his Z up. Not up for another 10 seconds, so he's not going to be able to stream shuffle his way in to get another kill here. Volibear's just going to walk back up the top lane. Malzahar's going to follow. Interesting fight. These fights are, I don't want to say like I'm more mechanical, but I think they might actually be more mechanical. Okay, Aurelia, that's a really nice snare from Lux. She's managing to back it out. Oh, hold on. You know what? I just realized. Sorry. Got a little bit of the, got a little bit of that coming off the side here. Sorry. Let me just adjust it. My apologies. This is a scary lane. I can't pretend to understand the logic behind it, but at the same time, you know? Okay, I don't know what Rex is cooking here, man. I gotta move the chat up the screen a little bit so that I can actually see this properly. I don't know what this is. What is Korea cooking with this one, man? It's scary, though. Very high mobility. Catching another one. Ooh. Piltover pacemaker doing a decent amount of damage. It really is going. She's going. She managed to land the stun onto the Caitlyn. Is she going to keep going, though? W comes out. Q getting the reset. Ghost comes out. And Ignite as well from Caitlyn. Or the Ignite comes out from Lux. They're going to have to back it up. That's a decent amount of subs that have come out. Meanwhile, on mid lane, Azir is getting ganked by Rammus. We'll see what's happening here. He's going to powerball towards. Oh. Get the taunt down. He's level 3. Rammus is level 3. Huh? Wait, actually, Jarvan's level 3 as well. I guess it's only 5 minutes in. You know what? Actually, you know what? It's 5 minutes in and they've actually been skirmishing already. That's like Rammus' second skirmish. It's actually not that strange. I was looking at the levels and I was like immediately like, what's happening here? But no, he's, you know, he did his clear. He like fought here. I think he died as well. He did die. So it's not that strange. Both junglers died, so that would explain like maybe why they're not like level 4 at this point already. Jarvan did he have vision? Did he have vision of that? He did. He had a slight amount of vision. He saw like one of the tiny little nuggets like eeping past, but he hasn't fully noticed yet. Meanwhile, they know Jarvan's there, and Jarvan's now seen that pop up. Like, maybe I should have paid attention, man. Maybe I should have paid attention. I was just there. I went back. I didn't see him. That's actually bit of melee range Malzahar. Malzahar's getting some decent CS down here. I hate laning against Volibear, and like watching this, it doesn't seem that bad. A lot of poke. Where's it really at? I kind of like freezing waves in iron, bro. What are you talking about, man? I just want to be clear as well here, just for the sake of like the fact that we're kind of on a new server for the most part, spectating this. This is not. We're not making. We're making fun. We're not making fun of, right? There's like a very strong distinction between the two. Any silly plays or anything like that, we all do them. We all do stuff like that. So like, all right, be nice. Okay, you can make a little bit of fun, but don't make fun of, right? There's a lot of pings coming out onto Jarvan here. They want something to happen, or maybe they're like looking at posture for a dragon here. Rek'Sai is gonna go ahead and start. I gotta go ahead and check and see if it's there. I don't know. A billion pings coming out. I think they might be considering it. It really is like in the jungle. Whoa, managed to get the stun onto the Rammus. She's not level 6 though. She's just gonna walk through. Bit confusing because now she's in mid lane. I'm not really sure what's happening here, if I'm being honest with you. We've got 3 mid. Rammus comes in behind his ear. He's under tower. He is well and truly dead. And unfortunately, a little bit of a late reaction. Maybe could have stopped that from happening if he was able to... Oh, we got like a proxy, man. We got really a proxying, bro. I mean, damn. I don't know. 2 levels down on the Volibear. I don't know if she's going to be able to win this one. Although the E is fired wide. Flash over the wall. She manages to get out. Ghost comes down off of the Volibear as well. Karma's there to maybe try and make something happen. Don't have vision of that bush though. She may fire a Q out just to make sure. Oh wait, they do have vision of that bush. Huh? Maybe Rek'Sai wasn't standing in the bush. Oh, no, that was weird. Ah, yeah, right. It just like the perspective made it look weird. Yeah, she wasn't standing in the bush. It probably could have been a kill on Karma if they were actually standing in the bush. You know, it really just got E up. I don't understand what's happening here, man. Is this like FF culture? I don't know. Rek'Sai is just standing, like letting herself get hit by like abilities, letting herself get hit by stuff just for the sake of it, just for the joke, just for the meme. Meanwhile, bot side blue tower gonna be the first one to go here. It really is not gonna make it in time to try and stop that one. It's gonna be first tower for red. Alrighty, they're down a couple levels on bot side. I don't really know what happened down the line here. She was like doing pretty solid in CS. She was like, you know, doing pretty solid in the fights. And honestly, one of the fights was one of the plays was really good, except that she tanked like a last tower shot. I don't know, like maybe they were like just wanting a gank or something. I don't know, man. Like they gave up. They just disappeared to mid lane for like an adventure, rotated down to top side. I mean, they're back here and they're farming again. And it really is like up in CS. I don't know if like I'm like trying to figure out like the logic of like this bot lane duo pick. I'm assuming that they are duo, by the way. I have no idea. But, like, maybe they saw, like, Rammus and they were like, well, we're not going to pick an AD carry for this one. I have no idea. Let's see. Azir on the mid lane. What cooks here? Ooh! Crossing the streams. The ulti wambo combo. Alright. Red side bot they seem vaguely decently strong right now. Caitlyn getting really, really close to picking up that first item. Malzahar getting ganked on top side by Rammus as well here, but Volibear is miles away. He's not going to be able to do anything about that one. He can drop an E. You're just going to take it, man, because why not? You do not have TP up for another little bit of time here. Rammus is going for it, man! He's going for a Nethergrass, but it doesn't do anything, man! He immediately gets CC, breaks the Nethergrass, and they walk out. A-OK. The Volibear ulti being so good for stopping that tower aggro from coming out for just a little bit longer. If he hadn't ultied, if he hadn't stalled that tower, like Rammus was dead meat there, man. But that was like, I didn't think they would just dive it. I didn't think they would just go for it, man. That's aggression that can only come with confidence here. We got the Flash Cataclysm coming out. Caitlyn managed to 90 caliber net herself out of that situation. Ignite comes down onto the Jarvan. We got some flashes. That's still going to be a pickup though, as you're not doing a whole lot of damage here. Flashes towards the Lux. Caitlyn flashing towards the Azir as well. Did I say Caitlyn flashing towards the Lux? Man, Azir flashing towards the Lux. These two are unstoppable, man. There's nobody that can deal with them. Meanwhile, we got red side, Volibear and Rammus picking up the Void Grubs here. Malzahar just slowly but surely chipping away at the minions. He's up 30 CS. But that can only get you so far, you know? That's only one piece of the puzzle. Alright, Rek'Sai ulti comes out. And she's just gonna walk it away. If Karma lets her. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on! Knock up. Vanguard's Edge. Aurelia picking up the kill. Glorious. Glorious. Malzahar's still in a 1v2 lane here, man. He's still got the top laner and the jungler bearing down on him as we speak. He's still getting hit with E's that are coming from halfway across the map. Rammus is thinking about it. Rammus does have ulti up again. We have 10 seconds of Volibear ulti is also up again. We could see a repeat of the exact same play. Here it comes. Rammus, ulti's in. Again. Taunt comes down, Q comes out, they don't even need it, man. Oh, they're gonna drop it. They are gonna drop it. I didn't think they were gonna need it. Jarvan's still waiting in the wings though. He's not gonna be able to do even remotely enough damage. This is a bot lane, or this is a duo that are difficult to take down, especially when all you're sitting on is like a Caulfield's hammer and a tunneler here. That being said though, I think, sorry, Tower did a lot of work there, I think, right? It was like, unfortunately, yeah, Volibear kind of bailed a little bit there. Rammus takes 2 extra tower shots that he's not needed. Obviously, Volibear ghosts and he has no mana. He's going to have to want to walk it out. He's going to want to walk it out. Sorry, I should say. I'm too excited to watch this, man. There's something wrong with me. But yeah, you know what Jarvan picks up? It was mostly the tower, I would have to say. If I was going to be like, who did that? I'd be like, well, Tower put in some work there, for sure. I kind of want to see a revenge match on bot lane of these 4. Because I feel like they had a fight at the beginning, and then like one thing kind of didn't really go the way that they wanted it to, and then from that point forward, they kind of like, we're just gonna go and roam and not really engage with the game necessarily. But I mean, they got cleanse. They got cleanse. Pretty good for the Rammus, pretty good for Volibear, pretty good for the Lux, especially. I mean, you could even cleanse a Yordle Snap Trap if you really wish to. I don't know. Do you know what the scary thing is? And this is going to sound like insane, right? But you can tell me, what, having watched these players for the last, you know, how long we've been recording? 15 minutes? I'm watching like some of the plays and I'm like, I don't know if I'm better than these players, right? On paper, without a shadow of a doubt, right? If you were on paper and then somebody was like, this guy's Iron 4, this Ross is Emerald 4. What player's better? Okay? I know that I don't back me very much, but I would have to say that if you, like, put me against an Iron 4, my chances are pretty good, right? That being said, man, watching some of this, I will admit, right, I don't like hyping up Korea too much, right? I don't think they're like the unfaltering beast that I think a lot of people big them up to be. They got great players, they got great talent, they have great, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Development systems for new talent as well, which I think is even more important than just having good players, is like being able to produce good players with like excellent education systems. Well, I say education systems, I mean like related to like esports and gaming and stuff like that. Like, and they have a much longer, decades preceding the West. or at least preceding like the UK, man. We don't even have one. Or like the United States with like StarCraft and all this stuff back in the day. They have like fantastic systems in place. They've been in it for the game a lot longer than we have. But I have to give credit where credit is due. Like, I don't want to overhype them, but like sometimes I do have to sit and be like, this Iron 3 player whipped out a maneuver that like I would see in a game of Emerald 4 on EUS. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't feel great, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, it feels a little bit off. It feels a little bit wrong. It feels like a little bit like, was that a fluke? Because I don't know. Like, you're watching some of the players like the Caitlyn who's spacing like really well, or like Lux who's getting some really good cues, or like the coordination between like Rammus and Volibear, like layering ultis and knowing that they can dive. It's like, you have to wonder if like League being such a big part of like that culture, it does lend itself well to people having like a general overall better knowledge of the game and like how to play the game. Do you know what I mean? Because it's definitely like, I mean, there's definitely lots of collegiate teams in like the US who, like, you know, they have a university or they have a college team that they play like esports with against other colleges or like amongst themselves or whatever. But like, you couldn't like just grab a random person at a college in the US and be like, you play League of Legends, and they to say yes. But it could be like pretty likely amongst students in Korea, you know? When I was in Korea, I was very surprised at how much they love FIFA as well, man. They love football games. That was a pretty interesting surprise to me. It was pretty cool to see that. Because like, I went to PC Bang, and like there's maybe only like 20 people there, but like over half of them were playing like football games. And I was like, okay. The rest of them were playing League, of course, but still, you know. Alright, we got Rift Arrow coming in on bot. Nobody's going to be within reach to stop this here, but the minions are running out. Volibear not really sure what he wants to do here, but I know he wants to commit to it or back it away. He's just going to try and like soak the wave, get it pushed up, but the minions are caught. The minions are just caught in like a single caster minion. Now we get the knock up onto Volibear. Azir smacking him from over the wall. Ulti comes down. Is he going to be able to do enough damage here though? That's the big question. We got the Emperor's Divide coming out, blocking him off a little bit. Big heal coming out. Shield comes down as well. Is he going to get the W up in time to get the extra heal? He's managing to get the heal, but he's not doing nearly enough damage to take out this Jarvan, unfortunately. He's going to get picked up by the Jarvan there. Azir getting a well-earned assist. He's kind of getting slapped around a little bit, so it would be very good to get some gold on him at some point. Try and get him scaling. Try and get him into this game a little bit more. That being said, you put a lot of resources into bot lane to try and take out Volibear. I mean, literally all he has is an unending despair, man. Like, he has not got a damage item, man. And I understand that an unending despair does damage, but like, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Any other weird builds? Malignant's Karma, pretty normal. Storm Razor, I don't really know what Caitlyn builds like first these days. I'm honestly not sure. Sunder's Sky, first item on Jarvan. Leandry's Archangels, not too strange. Blade the Rune King, totally normal for your Aurelia. Quicksilver Sash, first item on Rek'Sai support. Obviously, Rek'Sai support isn't something you see all too often. So, I guess like there's not really a rulebook for like what item. I can't be like, oh no, Rek'Sai support? Nah, bro, they don't build that, okay? You have to understand. Now, they just build I don't know, they build whatever they want, I suppose. 18 minutes into the game. It's actually a surprisingly, like, I don't want to say like there's been no kills, because there's been 18 kills, it's like 1 a minute. But it is very interesting as well to me, the rate of kills in comparison to like a different region's bottom levels. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody who's watched my previous Iron Spectates or is in Iron themselves or like even like in Silver, Gold or whatever would be unsurprised to be like, yeah, 20 minutes into like a game of League of Legends on NA and Gold. Could be anywhere from like 20 to 30 kills, like no problem. It's not that unsurprising. But everybody been like, I don't want to say apprehensive. I don't want to say like a little bit, you know, nervous to go in. Because like when they've been sending it, but maybe it's just like they've made a little bit more of like an educated decision to do so, or maybe like, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more like surgical in the madness, you know. They can go crazy, but they like know when to go crazy, you know. They know when to go absolutely bonkers, yeah, absolutely mental, yeah. I think I'm definitely like maybe like I feel like this Aurelia is not bad, but then I'm saying that as a person who doesn't play Aurelia, so like they can I have played Aurelia, but I'm like, they could be doing anything, and I'd be like, yo, Aurelia's crazy, bro. Because, like, every Aurelia play looks like a flashy play. That's a pretty cool thing about her. If you want to, like, play a champ that looks flashy, but you're maybe, like, just spamming Q on a wave, then, yeah, Aurelia can work. Okay, wait, hold on. What's happening over here? Are we fighting kittens? What's happening? Huh? What are we arguing about here? I'm seeing a lot of pings, a lot of question mark pings. You can hear the question mark pings coming out. I wonder what they're arguing about. Probably like Azir's score, and then Azir's being like, well, look at your bot lane, like look at what you've picked. I'm just guessing, I don't know. They could be like, I'll PayPal you 10 euros to ulti right now, Azir, and Azir's like, sure. And then he's typing in his PayPal email address, and they're like, okay, sent. Pretty solid like game for Rammus though, I would say. Obviously like having double AP mid and top it would generally be like a nightmare if you're playing Rammus, but like Azir is not in the game for the most part. Am I right in thinking as well? You're gonna have to let me know in the YouTube comment section. Oh my god, we got a big fight coming out here. Malzahar managed to flash out. You know what? That's pretty solid as well. We got like a Cataclysm that kind of almost blocked two of them onto the tower there. Rammus takes a decent amount of damage, drops his shutdown onto Jarvan as well. I'm surprised that he actually got the kill. Azir decides to go in. It's a terrible idea. Very bad idea. It's a 1v3 and you are 0-4 or 1-5 or 1-4 I guess at the time. It's not ideal. That was actually like a really solid fight to just call it quits straight after the Cataclysm. We got shutdown gold out, assist money, blah blah blah. It was a solid little trade there. I forgot what I was talking about like just before that, but I don't think it's that important, so it doesn't matter. CS is good on top, man. I mean, holy, I just realized that like Volibear is like 100 CS down. Aurelia is still maintaining like a 20 CS lead as well. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. So yeah, Rammus, yeah. And also Azir, I think I was led to believe that like Azir's like got like a more auto-attacky build now. So I don't know if like Liandry's, granted, I kind of like understand where he's coming from. We got like plenty of like health stacking on top and jungle. But I don't know, like, you know, is it like a Nashor's angle into like something else? I don't know what the build is, 'cause I don't really play it here, but you can maybe like let me know in the comment section. I could just look it up on Euro.gg, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you've got like that Aurelia, you've got that Rek'Sai, you've got that Jarvan, and even Azir, you've got champions that are like easily disruptible. Even like Malzahar, like obviously like later in the game, he's like doing a decent amount of damage. But under a tower, what is a Malzahar ever gonna do if a Rammus and a Volibear want him dead? You know what I mean? It's like power ball into Rammus ulti into Volibear, turning that tower off, and then doesn't matter if you nether grass, because there's some kind of CC that's going to be coming out. There's some kind of CC that's going to stop you from pressing that button. I will say like it might be like, I don't know if it's like, it's probably like, oh okay, oh my god, what the hell was that? When QSS came out though, there was a lot that happened in a very short space of time there. I don't know why Rek'Sai decided to do that. Probably just like trolling. Rek'Sai Comet comes out into ulti, flashes immediately, gets taunted, QSS's it immediately, gets caught with the binding, gets final sparked, but it's not enough damage to take her out. But yeah, like you've got these champions that are super easily disruptible. But as I say, yeah, sorry, the build, Unending Despair into like Malzahar top, I don't know, man. It's strange. It's strange. I'm liking the Oblivion Orb from Malzahar. I'm liking it a lot. Try and shut off a little bit of like Volibear W healing. Try and shut off like Karma Mantra W healing. We like that. Very nice, very nice. I think he's going to be able to survive this one here. Got 3 dragons. Soul Point and dragons coming up in like right now. So this is going to be a big deal. This is going to be big news for Red Side here. 24 minutes into the game. Still, there's only been like 20 kills. Very surprising. I don't think there's going to be any way of contesting this, so I don't think there's going to be any way. Unless Jarvan makes a hero play, but even then, he's sitting with 5 deuce off. Under the gun. I don't know about under the gun. You're not really making a hero call if you're playing under the gun, but still. A lot of damage. Rammus parable. Oh, it flies over the holy, over the Azir ulti, straight into a nether grass. But what is that going to do? What's that going to do for you? We've got Caitlyn just bashing the skull of Malzahar. Oh, the Vanguard comes down. I really managed to get a pick here. She's flashing away. Dropping the cleanse as well to try and run. Rek'Sai is just standing there. Not doing a whole lot of anything, man. Not really interested. Granted, what is she gonna do? You know what I mean? What is she gonna cook? Presumably nothing. She's just playing with her like little burrows. I mean, she's outrunning Rammus somehow, man. She outran Rammus, who was powerballing towards her just by going through all the little tunnels. They're just gonna let it fall. Rek'Sai could ulti at any moment though and bin this in a heartbeat. Didn't expect to see like a little bit of the toxic side of League of Legends coming out of this game. I don't know why. But like I've been made like familiar with it from like watching like Western streamers boot camp in Korea. And that seems to be like a pretty solid, like a decently large takeaway that it seems like a lot of them have in regards to the server in general. Like that people give up a lot, or like people try and surrender a lot. Not that like they don't try. The standard isn't like, you know, still decent, but like one setback is enough to like send people sometimes. Could be looking for a Baron call here. I don't know if they want to go for it. While everybody's still alive, it's still like a bit of a coin flip. All it takes is just Jarvan sneaking in, and it's bad news. There we go, sorry. I was like, I might reduce like the settings. I don't know why, like it's like a 40 FPS or something crazy. It doesn't look like 40 FPS. It doesn't seem like it's chugging. I don't know, my computer's bad. What can I tell you? Oh! You're just going for the red. Volibear is moving at max speed, man. Is he alright? This is rough, man. Haven't got inhib. Well, they do have inhib actually. You tell a lie. They could maybe go for a Baron here with like the pressure of like all these minions mid. Jarvan's hovering though. He has the clue of like what's going on. They have it warded, so they know he's going to be trying to contest this. Lux is moving straight to it though. She knows what the script is. It looks like he's given up. I don't think he's going to try and stop this. So it looks like it's going to be red side picking up Baron. They know that he's sitting at blue, getting that minion, getting that buff, man. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, man. Like what's going on? What are we doing? What are we doing here? See, the thing is, like, it seems like half this team are like, we don't care. But they're still holding off, like, surprisingly, like, well. I don't know about surprisingly well. But, like, the game isn't over. I've had games where, like, you know, we're trying our darndest and we get stomped in, like, 14 minutes. Never mind, like, 28 minutes and we're, you know, we're still not able to, like, really, like, completely crack the base and get in there, you know? That was, unfortunately, like, a pretty solid Azir catch that just kind of went sideways. That's, no, that's not what you want, man. It's not what you want. I will say what I am, I'm not happy to see it, but I'm glad that, like, this is, like, a universal language, is that, like, people don't know how to close the game out, and that's a universal language. Rek'Sai managed to pick up the Caitlyn. I really had died for that one, though. Like, she went hard on that, but, like, Rammus is just going to lock you down. He's going to make sure you're not doing much of anything. Vital Spark misses. Volibear is going, though. He's ghosted for it. He's going as quick as he can, but he hasn't got any mana. We're walking under tower here. We're not gonna. Dude, this Rek'Sai is so slippery, man. This is crazy. Yeah, it's cool in a sense to see that like people don't know how to close out games on this server either, and that we're all just kind of arsing around and nobody's actually like real. Like you got 4 dragons, you got Baron. That's great, but I feel like this was a game that could have been at its crescendo like 10 minutes ago if you were like cooking with the right gas, you know. Especially considering like Rek'Sai is just standing around, like Azir's practicing his shuffles. Like I don't know, I mean, it's an unfortunate game for Aurelia. I think Aurelia was actually like probably alright, but maybe like still a troll pick, granted, but not a good team to play Aurelia into. I would say this is a weird fight. Emperor's Divide, push it. Oh, Rammus isn't in the pool. Somehow Azir is the one that gets called for that. That being said, they managed to trade it with the Rammus. Jarvan taking a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, Volibear is dancing. He takes the kill. On to the Nexus. And what can I say, man? Red side have it. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. This is such a weird... I feel like there's a gap in the market. I was like doing like video searches for like Korea Iron 4. Couldn't find like much of anything, honestly. It's so interesting. Please let me know what champions you want to see. Let me know anything. If you enjoyed this, shout out from the rooftops. Give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Have a great one. Check out shopsyco.com, buy some clothing as well. Appreciate it.